Hello Internet, and welcome back to my Big Damn TV Geek vlog. The Emmy nominations were announced late last week, and I believe it is my duty as a television addict to have very strong opinions about the nominations. So welcome to this week's video. I'm going to talk a little bit about the snubs that bummed me out the most, as well as some of the nominations that I was really happy about. But we'll start with the snubs. First and foremost, and I don't think this will surprise anybody, I was so mad that Tatiana Maslany was once again snubbed for her incredible work on Orphan Black. I don't even know what else can be said about what she's doing on that show at this point. She is carrying the weight of the entire series on her shoulders, and she's doing it flawlessly. I genuinely forget sometimes that I'm watching the same actress playing all of these parts, and we're up to what, like 7 characters at this point? She's just amazing, and it's absurd to me that the Emmy voters can't see past the fact that this is a tiny little genre show on BBC America to be able to reward her with a nomination. And as an aside, since we're already talking about Orphan Black, when a show that's regularly layering multiple versions of the same actor into scenes can't get a nomination for a visual effects award, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. can, we maybe need to rethink how we're handing out visual effects nominations. I'm just saying. Next up, I was also pretty bummed at the lack of love for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I continue to think this was one of the best comedies on TV this year. Despite winning a Golden Globe, I didn't really think it had a shot at an Emmy nod, but that didn't mean I wasn't disappointed when I was right. I was also really hoping Andy Samberg might get some love for his terrific work as Jake Peralta on the show, but no such luck there either. Moving on, I was also super disappointed that Dean Norris didn't get a nomination for Best Supporting Actor for Breaking Bad. Look, I love Aaron Paul, and he's terrific as Jesse, but if only one actor from Breaking Bad was going to get a nomination for Best Supporting Actor for these last 8 episodes, it should have been Dean Norris. He was so good portraying Hank's shock and betrayal and determination to catch Walt. And I just think it's a shame he's not going to get a shot at getting some well-deserved awards recognition for the amazing work he did, not just in those last 8 episodes, but over the course of the series as a whole. Last but not least among my snubs is Hannibal. I hesitated to even include this because when you're so sure a show is not going to get any recognition that you almost forget about it entirely, does that really count as a snub? Well, I don't really know. But that said, Hugh Dancy and Mads Mikkelsen absolutely deserve some recognition for the terrific work they're doing on the show, and the cinematography on Hannibal is the best of any show I've ever seen on TV. So that certainly would have deserved any recognition that came its way. But this is a gory genre television program on NBC not featuring any big famous actors, so it never had a chance. Let's move on to some happier things. I was thrilled to see Allison Tolman of Fargo nominated for Best Supporting Actress in a Miniseries. I'm not entirely sure how that part qualifies as Best Supporting Actress, since Molly Solverson was more or less the lead of the show, but the Emmys have been filled with crazy loopholes the last couple of years, so I'm just not going to think too hard about it. Tolman was the heart and soul of that show as Molly Solverson, and I've written a bunch on the blog about how much I adored that performance, so I was so excited that the Emmys agreed with me that she was wonderful, and I really hope she wins. Next up, I know I complained about the lack of love for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but the Emmy voters did at least recognize the amazingness of Andre Braugher as Best Supporting Actor. His deadpan line delivery made me laugh harder than some entire shows did this year, so the nomination is very well deserved. If you don't believe me, go find video of him saying "Quasi cupcakes." You will laugh your ass off. I was also really excited to see Silicon Valley nominated for Best Comedy. I really enjoyed the first season of the show. The cast is terrific, and they've done some really hilarious things thus far. The extended jacking off joke in the finale was hilarious and makes me laugh just thinking about it. Also, the more new comedies that break into that category, the better, because I'm sick of seeing the same 5 shows nominated every year. But I think what made me happiest among the Emmy nominations was the immense amount of recognition for Orange is the New Black. The show got a nomination for Best Comedy, there was a Best Actress nod for Taylor Schilling, a Best Supporting Actress nod for Kate Mulgrew, and a Best Guest Actress nod for Natasha Lyonne, Laverne Cox, and Uzo Aduba. This show is one of my favorites. It deserves every ounce of praise it gets, and I was just so excited to see the Emmys agree and throw it so much love, even if I might quibble with it being qualified as a comedy. So that's my take on this year's Emmy nominations. What did you guys think? Who did you think was the worst snub? Did you have a particular nomination that made you really happy? Let me know in the comments. As always, please like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel so you can keep on watching my vlogs. You can follow me on Twitter at BigDamnTVGeek, and there's a link to my blog in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.